The show is based off of our 2-year-old daughter, who's no longer 2 years old, now she's 8. And at the time, she had two, she still has older brothers, but we have 3 children together, and they were 3 and 4 years old at the time. Their imaginations were crazy. We noticed everything was incorporated into their imaginary play. And at the time, Kate was completely obsessed with her little bunny. Over here, we can see Mim Mim. Yeah, Bob was pointing, thank you. And Mim Mim is still a huge part of our life. Kate has 4 Mim Mims, and she named this bunny, and immediately, you know, she thought this bunny was real. We could see the importance of this lovey, and as I'm sure so many of you have experienced in your own lives with yourself or with your own children. And so one Saturday morning over coffee, Scott and I were talking about, you know, hey, why not? We were already in production. We worked on a show called Abby's Flying Fairy School for Sesame Street. And we said, well, why not us? Why can't we just be the creators? Let's do it. And Scott, all of our show ideas always come from Scott originally. And he looked at Kate and he thought, oh my gosh, let's do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we started kicking around ideas, and we found out very early on that even though our kids were quite young, they had lots of opinions about how the show should be formed. Our 12-year-old, we had an episode recently where Boomer, one of our characters, had a blankie, and our 12-year-old interrupted us to find out whether or not we'd ever established that he had a blankie, and if we hadn't established that he had a blankie, at least that we'd never shown his bed before, because maybe it's been there for the entire first season. So all of our children are hugely involved. They love the show. A lot of our show ideas actually come from our 10-year-old Matthew. Some of the ones you'll be seeing in season 1 was Snifferific, the smelly tag game, and there's one where they go inside Mim Mim's head. It's called The Fluff Between Your Ears for season 2. So for us, it really has been a family journey. When we moved from New Jersey to Vancouver, which is a wonderful place to raise our kids, and our kids are in the studio very, very frequently, commenting on designs and storyboards and animatics and ultimate final mixes and sound effects. But it's been a really great journey for all of us.
So aside from just the whoopee Mim Mim, are there any other similarities between real Kate and character Kate?
Yeah, so Kate, starting probably when she was about 3 years old, we went to Disney, and naturally when you're at Disney, people call you a princess, and she immediately got clammed up, and she said, I am not a princess, I'm a pirate. And she said, arr, I'm a pirate, I'm a pirate. And so immediately we began to see that she was an every girl. She could be a magician, she could be a pilot, she could be honestly whatever she wanted. And we loved that idea, and we wanted to incorporate that into the show. So Kate truly, the Kate that you see on TV, truly is very similar to our daughter Kate. She's spunky and fun and quirky, and she really can be anything she wants. And that's a message that was really important to Scott and me when we decided to make the show.